And with Alexa, with the Amazon Echo Dot, I always say you don't get it until you get it. And because you buy one, keep one, buy one, wrap one, buy one, gift one, today is the day. But speaking of today being the day, Joe Harrison coming out here. Not only do I love Joe, I have known Joe for well over a decade now. And I always say he's my brother from another mother. And yes, Joe's one of my favorites, but this hands down is actually one of my favorite products that I've ever sold here at HSN. And I know if you're channel surfing, you're looking at this little thing and like, Shannon has lost her mind. You know, it looks like a little matchstick case or something like that. But anywhere else, if you've seen the infomercial, FixMeStick does what your antivirus programming cannot. Whatever is living on your computer, we love our antivirus programming. It doesn't replace your antivirus programming, but I didn't realize that my antivirus programming is not taking that stuff off my computer. So yes, it causes those viruses to hibernate. This actually vacuums them out. It sucks them out. It makes them go away. It like zaps them like the Starship Enterprise and they're gone for good. And all you have to do is plug it in. Here's the other thing. For me, and only as long as supplies last, normally when you buy FixMeStick, which is a global leader, there's no other product like it in the world. Joe, normally you get one license for $59 for 1 year, right? I'm almost nervous to say this. Do you know this is actually better than any Today's Special we've ever done with FixMeStick? And I bought it when it was a Today's Special. It's not one for $59 forever, or two for $79 forever, or three for $79, which is basically the cost of one. You're getting four, count them, four forever services with free shipping for $15.99. And I have to say, I don't know that we will ever do anything like this again.
I don't think so. They'd be crazy to. The thing about FixMeStick and what it does for you is it brings your computer back to life, because there's so many things that are in the background that's slowing down your computer. It's slow when it turns on, it's slow when it gets online, it's slow when you're accessing your apps, and a lot of us are wondering what is going on. Well, you have viruses that are in your computer. You have Trojans and all this stuff that you're downloading that's slowing down your system. FixMeStick is the one and only product of its kind that, like Shannon mentioned, will vacuum all those bad files out and then clean your system up again. And all you have to do is you take your FixMeStick, take the cap off, you plug it into your computer, into a USB port. That's it. It will take a few hours to do it, but you just put it into any computer. And it doesn't matter, you know, what type of computer it is, whether it's a Windows 10, Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows Vista, basically any computer in the last 10 years, this is gonna help bring that speed back to life. Now, why is it that your antivirus is not catching it?
Right.
Well, your antivirus only scans the active files, which are about 10 to 15% of the files. This scans 100% of the files, every single file that's on there. So Shannon, it doesn't take very long. Once we get a new computer, maybe 6 months to a year, then all of a sudden you're like, well, this computer is no faster than one I just replaced. Something's going on, something, you know, it makes it seem like your computer is sick. And when you feel that's happening, run FixMeStick. In my household, we do it once a week. And I still find at least a dozen viruses that my antivirus is missing. And the reason why is that viruses are now hiding. They're lying in the dormant parts of your hard drive. They're just lying there waiting for you to click on certain websites, waiting for you to open up certain programs, open up certain files, and that's when those viruses become active and start harming your system. Well, not with FixMeStick, because it scans 100% of the files to make sure every file is clean, and now you have that fast computer back again.
Okay, I can promise you there are things in your computer that you have no idea are even there, and they are slowing down your system. And I could do an entire show with Joe just reading reviews. I'm serious. This wonderful, little innocuous, you know, looks like nothing. What it does for your computer, what it does for your system, it's gonna blow your mind. Now, the only caveat I will say, give it time to work its magic the first time you use it. I actually use this on a Windows ME computer and a Windows XP computer. We're talking about operating systems that Microsoft doesn't even support anymore. You read reviews where people say, thank you so much, or they're almost in tears, where they're saying, thank you, I was afraid to turn on my computer. I didn't know what to do. And for $15.99, the peace of mind and the power that this is going to give you, it'll pay for itself. You know what, we've got an amazing laptop coming up, but the big thing I wanna point out is maybe before you even upgrade, or if you are getting that brand new laptop, you absolutely should get this. You know, the other thing that I find so gratifying too, Joe, is it works every single time. It's not like there's any guesswork. I mean, you put this in and it works and it gets everything off that system.
And it's so scary when you realize that how many viruses that are hiding on the system. And all you have to do is you literally take the cap off, you plug this into your computer, and that's how simple it is.
Yes.
As soon as you plug it in there, you see the red light, it's solid, now you know it's scanning. And what it does is, it takes every file from your hard drive, runs it through the stick. If it's dirty, it keeps it on the stick. If it's clean, it lets it pass through. Now this is the magic. This is the window that lets you know it's scanning. And this is gonna take several hours because it's gonna scan your entire hard drive, but everything on here is automatic. So step 1, it makes sure you're online. Step 2, 3, and 4, it's downloading the latest virus and antivirus definitions. Now FixMeStick, they teamed up with 3 of the top antivirus solutions, so every file is getting triple filtered. Now we're starting to scan. And you can see that right now I've scanned about 31 minutes. Yeah. This is about how long your antivirus scans. Like sometimes you run the antivirus, it scans it in 5 minutes. It didn't scan the entire hard drive, it scans a small portion. But FixMeStick won't stop. We still has another 57 minutes to go. It won't stop until the entire hard drive, or in this case, all 200,000 files have been scanned, have been cleaned, and now you can know your computer's safe to run again. But the thing about viruses, though, that every single day, every day, there are 390,000 new viruses that come out. And over the course of a week, that's more than 2 million viruses. You know what those viruses are designed to do? To slow down your computer, steal your identity, delete your files, all that bad stuff. So now what FixMeStick will do, it's gonna find all those viruses. It will. And so many of those viruses, Shannon, they're hiding. Like there are viruses that only are activated when you go online, or only when you click on certain programs. There's a really nasty virus called the Michelangelo virus that's only active on Michelangelo's birthday. And if you don't know it's March 6th, then your antivirus misses it, but not FixMeStick. It sees every single virus. Now, if you think this might be too much for you, you can take your computer into one of the largest electronic retailers here in the US. They'll do the same thing FixMeStick does. They do it one time and they charge $80. And then they'll say, give us 5 minutes.
It's like $100.
Exactly. And they say, give us like a week, Shannon. Right. They can't do it at home. You can do it as many times as you want. If
you hear what Joe is saying, the only way to do what FixMeStick is doing in the privacy, the convenience, the safety of your own home is to give your computer to one of the geeks and let them hold it hostage and then give them $100, right? So that's why I say you kind of have to wrap your brain around this. Listen, I realize this is not the sexiest, it's not the glitziest, it's not the most glamorous gift underneath that Christmas tree, but this might be the most important and powerful gift that you do for yourself or anyone else. If you share a computer at work, if you share a computer in your home. In most families, there are more than one user and one computer. And remember, FixMeStick wouldn't have to do this. In fact, this was a big deal that they let me do this. I'm mad about this product. I absolutely love it. It's one of those products where I say I'd buy it for you if I could, in part because the 2 computers that I used it on, and by the way, I did not get 4 when I got mine, and you're not getting 4 if you're buying it anywhere else. That's why I say FixMeStick did not need to do this for us, but I used it on an ME and an XP computer. Both of those computers I couldn't use them because I was actually afraid to turn them on because I knew there was stuff on there that, you know, and I just had no idea even how to get it off at that point. But FixMeStick makes more money on this elsewhere. They sell 1 license, 1 FixMeStick for $60, basically the price of admission. You're not getting 1 or 2 or 3, and by the way, that's 1 license for 1 year. These are 4, not 1 or 2 or 3, but 4 forever. They do technical support. They do things for us they don't do for anybody else.
You're exactly right, especially when FixMeStick first came out in 2012. They've sold hundreds of thousands of, but nobody but HSN customers have that dedicated phone support. You're going to get this little card that comes with it. Don't throw it away. It has all that information. They're going to teach you about viruses if you want to. You can call them every single day if you want to. They're going to teach you how to keep your computer clean. But FixMeStick is such an easy product. I want to show you the entire instruction manual.
I was just going to show that.
There it is, Shannon. You flip this thing over. It's step 1, insert into your computer. Step 2, double-click run FixMeStick. That is it. That's how simple it is. You take that cap off, you plug it into your computer, you come back 2 to 3 hours later, and you are done. Now, you've seen me here at HSN for over a decade. I sell a lot of technology because it's This is what I went to college for.
Yeah.
But I don't even do this in my own house. My 9-year-old daughter, Reese, she's the one that runs around and does she says, it's FixMeStick time, and she'll put FixMeStick into the computers, and it takes a couple hours to do it.
Cute.
And I always recommend, do it at night, because it will take a couple hours. It's going to take over your computer. So when you do it at night, right before you go to bed, you wake up the next morning, it's like you have a brand new computer again. And you think about it, you're not doing this one time. For less than $20 a computer, you can do it as many times as you want to. We do it once a week. We've had some customers that do it every single day. And Shannon, this is the first time we had this 4-pack here, just for you, for your host pick. But the previous version was a 3-pack.
Yes.
And it had almost 700 reviews, making a near perfect customer pick.
And that's why I say it might not be the sexiest, it might not be the most glamorous, might not be the most glittery present underneath that Christmas tree, but they use this once, and actually that's my personal challenge to you. You're getting 4 of them, keep one, okay? You're getting 4 licenses. Try it. And no kidding, if there's that computer that you've had for ages that you're afraid to turn on, or maybe it's that computer where you're saying, oh, this has seen its better days, before you even upgrade or replace, now we've got an amazing laptop that you have to see next. By the way, this will also help the laptop. That if you're getting a new computer, then you absolutely should have this, because then it keeps that computer running at those top speeds. But if you want to challenge us, if you really want to take us to task, if you really want to see if this does what we say it does, as Joe indicated, there were almost 1,000 people who gave this thumbs up and gave it perfect reviews. It is a phone call away for $15.99. I know it's so funny. When you look at it, that's why it always takes about 10 or 15 minutes for the phones for people to start responding. Because when you look at it, you're like, well, what's that little thing? I mean, well, what's that gonna do? And then when you get it at home, that's why I feel like I've become this personal crusader. Get FixMeStick. Again, doesn't look like a lot, but when you try it, when you use it, it's gonna blow you away. And one of the things I always mention when Joe does these presentations, the computers that we demonstrate this on are not like from Joe's garage or my house. These are only on-air samples, meaning they may be, we do a couple websites, run a couple videos. It's not like these are computers that we're even like, using in real life. They're just what we use on the air for demonstration purposes. And what's crazy is every single time I've done a presentation with you, it finds new things, even on computers that really don't get real use.
You're exactly right. Well, even if you're online for 1 minute, you open yourself up to 550 million known viruses that are out there that are designed to delete your files, designed to slow down your computer, designed to harm it and feel like, okay, I've got to go out and buy another system. Not with FixMeStick. I like to think of FixMeStick, it's really like a lifetime of trips to the mechanic. When you know there's something wrong with your car, you're like, okay, how am I going to fix this? How much is it going to cost? I feel the same way about my computer. When something goes down, I'm like, what file? What do I need to do? Who do I need to call? You don't have to call anybody anymore. You pop FixMeStick into your computer, and it's as simple as just popping the USB port, putting that into your computer, and this works with every brand, whether it's HP, Dell, Gateway, Acer, or ASUS, whatever brand it happens to be, and it could be Windows 10, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows Vista, Windows XP. Basically, if you bought a computer in the last 10 years, this is going to work for you. And the thing I love about it is, this is going to work in conjunction with your antivirus. But this actually is like a mini hard drive. We talked about virus removal because this will actually store the viruses once they pull them out from your computer. Because when you run your antivirus program and it says, oh, here's a list of viruses, then it has a quarantine button, Shannon. Then we all click that quarantine button, you think you're safe. But what happens is those viruses are essentially being put in a bubble, and that bubble lives on your hard drive. Because whatever happens when you accidentally delete a file, if you miss that file, like, oh, I didn't mean to delete that photo, you go back up to the recycle bin. Click restore, and it's back again, because it's never truly gone. The only way to get rid of a virus is to have an external device. This is that external device, and is the only product of its kind on the market that can do it. And I can say that with certainty because this was actually invented by 2 software engineers who worked in the antivirus field for over a decade. They knew there had to be a better solution than putting a bubble around the viruses. They knew there had to be an external removal. This is that external device. And when you see it here, you're not just getting 1 stick, you're actually getting 2 sticks today. So that way you can run 2 computers all at the same time.
So 4 licenses. 4 licenses. 4 licenses, 2 sticks. It's kind of like giving your kids a timeout. Eventually they sneak out of the room. You know what I mean? If you want to think of viruses, you give them a timeout, they're quarantined, but they find a way to get around that, right? They'll come back. So that's the really cool thing. This partners works hand in hand with your antivirus programming. And as Joe indicated, it's funny because sometimes times even when we sell Andrew Lessman vitamins, we say, hey, we dare you to compare, and Andrew's on this entire weekend starting tonight at 11 o'clock. You can't compare this to anything else. I mean, that's the really cool thing to me about this. The only thing that this compares to is if you take your computer physically down to a geek somewhere and you give them like $100. You do realize that's the only other way to get the benefits of what FixMeStick is doing for you in the privacy, in the comfort, in the safety of your own home for less than the cost of one of these deep cleans, and you get it for a lifetime on 4 different computers, 4 different licenses, 2 different sticks, pick your color of choice, lifetime of technical support, and believe you me, this is only for host pick. This is actually better than any today's special that we've ever done on this, and I realize that's why I'm so glad that you're calling now, because I always tell people don't panic. I mean, because when Joe and I do these presentations, about 15 minutes, people are like, oh, well, you know, we're gonna move along, and then about 15 minutes, everybody has that light bulb moment, and they're like, oh, wait, you mean that old computer at my office? Oh, you mean that old computer that I was going to donate?
Exactly.
Oh, you mean that old? I mean, it's like, oh, wait a minute. What's on my computer that I don't know about?
There's so many bad things that are out there, and even if you're just online for a couple minutes, there are about 550 million known viruses, but every single day, there are 390,000 new viruses that come out, and it's virtually impossible for your antivirus program to catch them all.
Right.
So that's what FixMeStick is designed to do, because it doesn't even just use a FixMeStick software. They've teamed up with 3 of the top antivirus solutions, so every single file is getting triple filtered. Your entire hard drive is being scanned, because when you run your antivirus, it only scans the active files, which are about 10 to 15% of your hard drive. This scans 100% of the hard drive. Like if you were cleaning your house, would you only clean 10%?
Right.
And then the rest of the house is dirty? No, that would drive you nuts. Same thing happens to your computer. If you don't clean the entire thing, you're not fixing the problem. So I like to think of antivirus as like brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
You do that a couple times a day, it's necessary. But then you go to the dentist a couple times a year for that deep clean. This is the deep clean for your computer. And it scans 100% of the files. I want to show you one more time on my screen, because as soon as you start working it, Shannon, it finds all those viruses that are hiding. They're waiting.
They're still there. So the thing that freaked me out when Joe did the first show that I did with you is I asked myself, okay, when's the last time that you deep cleaned your computer? Right. I have to venture to say, unless you're somebody who either has FixMeStick or took your computer to a geek, 100% of the people watching this show have never done a deep clean on their computer.
This product didn't exist, and that's the thing. So many of us believe antivirus is the best solution, but the problem with antivirus is when you find it has a list of viruses, you think, okay, it's clean, but then it hits that, you hit that quarantine button, it puts a bubble around them, and they're all sitting on your hard drive. This is the best way. It removes them, and that way they're gone forever.
Okay, and this is not to scare you, but I'm telling you, it's going to freak you out. You have no idea what's living on your computer.
It's true.
I guarantee you, almost 100% of the people have never deep cleaned their system. You know what? I'll try to prove us wrong, and I mean that. There's an extended holiday return policy, money back return until January 31st. Get it at home, a gift for yourself, a gift for your friend. Boy, if you're using a computer, and we know you are, you need this. So you are back at 4
a.m.
Okay, 4 a.m. Not with this.
Not with this. This is it.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thanks, Sharon. Thanks for
All right. Hey, Aaron Berger.